Hello everyone, I hope you're all doing well. In this video, we are going to make a Shopify store under 10 minutes. So, to get started, we go to shopify.com/pricing. We would want to select a proper plan that is going to work well for us in our business. There's those plans over here, and we also have more plans down here. If you're just getting started, the starter one could be the one for you. After you choose a plan, usually you would want to start a free trial and you can just test things out. First, you should find yourself in this Shopify home dashboard or admin dashboard. Basically, here you have the ability to work your way around everything that you need. For example, if we go to products here, we can add our own products, we can import them, we can do a lot more stuff. We have customers, content, and so on. So generally speaking, what we need to do first is just go to settings, and we will need to set up a lot of things here. We can set up the shipping and delivery. We could set up the payments. There's like I said, a lot that we can actually set up. So take the time to go through the settings. I'm not going to go through them, but take the time to go through the settings, set them up properly, and we move on to the next step. Okay, so now we are done with these settings. We want to take a chunk of our time and dedicate it to our online store itself. So go ahead, click on online store and go ahead and select a theme that is going to work well for you. You're going to start out with the Dawn theme, but you can choose a different theme. There are paid ones and there are free ones. Go ahead and choose the one that works well for you. And then we would want to go ahead and customize it to our liking. Now, making sure we have a very well-looking Shopify store is going to really increase our sales. So make sure you take the time to adjust accordingly and work your way around it. So basically, you would want to go ahead and adjust a few things. And I'm just going to walk you through how to play around with the website, how to change stuff, and how to actually edit a few things. So, for example, we have our image banner here. Let's say you want to go ahead and change the actual image. Simply, you would want to actually find the name of the element that you want to change on the left panel here. So, for example, in our case, it's going to be image banner. Click on it, and you'll be able to access the settings for that specific element or block. Okay, so let's say I want to change it. This one, I will click on Explore Free Images. I will go to nature, for example, and I will go for an image that is provided here. Or maybe a different one. It's completely up to you. Or you can upload your very own. It does not really matter. And this is how it's going to basically... Oh, I did not save, unfortunately. Let me just go ahead and do it again. Nature, and we would want to go for this one. Click on select. And it's going to load now. And then you have more settings here as well. I just wanted to do one more thing, which is the banner height. I want it to be medium. Okay, great. So this is basically how it's going to work. Find the proper thing that you want to adjust. For example, we have future collection. You can see the title. We can find it on the left panel, and if we click on it, we will have these settings for it. It's as simple as that. We can change the actual text within it and everything. So here you also have the button and the actual text. To change them accordingly, the text is going to be this one right underneath it, which is browse our latest products. We can click on it and we can just go ahead and actually adjust the text. And for the button, we would want to click on the button, and here we have the text within the actual button, which is shop all for the time being, and then the actual link that is going to be where it leads to. So just go ahead and adjust those as well. Now, we know how to edit a few things. So what about if you wanted to actually go ahead and add a section or a block? You can see it from here. If you want to add them to the header, you can add section from here. If you want to add them to the proper template, you can add a section from here as well. So for example, if it's a slideshow, go ahead and select slideshow, and it's going to be added right underneath this one right here. And if you want to mix them up, if you want this one on top, for example, you would want to go ahead and drag it on top of the featured collection, and it's just going to do that for you. Again, if you want to actually adjust the slideshow, click on it and you'll be able to adjust it accordingly. One more thing when it comes to theme settings is we can just go to this section here, theme settings, and we can actually change the actual colors of the entire theme. If we just select colors, we can just go ahead and find the schemes that we already have. We can either edit them or add a new scheme. And if we just go back to sections here and we just click on a specific thing, which is, for example, the header, we can just go down until we find color scheme and change it to the one that we actually like and prefer, and it's going to change for us. Now let me save and move on to the next step. So obviously you would want to take the time to customize your shop properly. And not only that, you have more pages here. You can access them from the top panel here. So products page, cart page, checkout page. So go ahead, adjust them. Okay, so next step is going to be going to products and adding our products. Now this is going to be different from each person because some people will have add their own products like I'm about to do. And there are some people who want to do print on demand. In that case, you would want to go ahead and add an application for that. Or if it's dropshipping, you would want to also have an application for that. But if you want to add your own products, you can just go ahead, click on add a new product, give it a name. I'm just going to go red. Give it a description that is proper to the actual product. Make sure you really describe it as best as you can. Give it some media, images and videos. Just make sure it's high quality. So just go ahead and add as many as you would like. And you can, if you have multiple, you can make one as the main one. Give it a price. And if you want to add a compare ad price, you can also do so. Basically, it means sale, so sale price. So this is going to be the higher one, and this is going to be after sale price. And then if you want to add more stuff like the quantity of the actual item that you have, the shipping details like the weight of the actual product and so on. And we can also add variants if you would like. So you can add more variants to it if you would like and add images to each variant. That could be completely up to you. And we can just click on save and we have our first product in here. Next up is going to be probably the last step to set up your store. Now there's obviously a lot more, but this is the simplified way to just go ahead and set up your store. And if I didn't mention already, you will need to obviously do these steps here first, which is going to be the very first thing, like adding custom domain, naming your store, and so on. But we would want to go ahead and add some apps. Every single Shopify store which is successful is going to use apps. So if it's print on demand, you would want to have something like Printful, which should show up in here if I'm not mistaken. Yes, Printful or Printify, both of them work properly, so you can just go ahead and install them. But one type of apps that I really want to shed light on and make sure that you install it right away, which is going to be, well, one of them is Judge Me. So just look for Judge Me. But you can really go for any other platform that is going to provide you with the same way, which is going to be adding ratings to your products. Sorry about that. So as I was saying, we will be adding some sort of a reviews app, which is going to build trust between us and the customers, because they will find that other people have bought the same product from you and they have left some reviews. So go ahead, browse whichever one is going to work for you. Judge Me is actually a very great option, but there's a lot more that you can choose from. So it's not necessarily just Judge Me. And just go ahead and click on install. And after we install it, we should find a very easy setup that we can just do. And it's going to work for us nice and clean. And with that, I have shown you exactly how to set up your store under 10 minutes. You have your store now, you know how to customize it, you know how to set up your settings, you know how to go ahead and add applications. Now, obviously, I'm not going to show each and every single application that you can add. I just showed you one instance, which is going to be one of the more important ones, which is going to be Reviews app. Which, if you actually finish setting it up, it should look a little something like this, where people can actually go ahead and leave reviews, and if there is any reviews, it's going to show in here. With that being said, I hope that you found this video to be helpful. Make sure to like and subscribe, and thanks for watching.